So you may or may not know this about me, but I'm quite the avid trophy hunter. I'm quite the completionist. I like to earn me some platinum trophies, and I like to call people bro, and I like to be called bro. I think that's where the name came from, if I'm being brutally honest with myself. So I thought I would ask the question of you, and I would answer it as well, double whammy, and talk about whether or not I am a gamer or a trophy hunter first, and then answer the question as to, could I game, would I still play games if there was no trophies involved at all? I mean, clearly you can't be a trophy hunter if you're not some sort of gamer, because, well, shock, trophy hunting is part of playing video games. It is the completionist side. People complete things of all kinds and all variety, you know, you have people who just love to play puzzles, Sudoku, video games, like to do other stuff that I can't think of right now because my vocabulary and my intelligence is very, very small. However, there's the argument that once trophy hunting sort of takes you over, it really changes the way you game, and you really kind of can't play games just for fun. And you've always got in the back of your mind thinking, you know, do I want to go for the platinum? What are the trophies for this game? And it does affect the way you perceive the game and the gaming industry as a whole. I remember speaking to Will from Missing Collectible, and he said that the trophy hunting is now the game, and that the game is just his way of earning the trophies, and that's the way he sees it. And I don't think I see it that way. I think trophy hunting for me is definitely a expansion of gaming. I think I will always be a gamer. I've always been a gamer, you know, before the trophy system came about. Back in the PlayStation 2, the Xbox One, I was definitely playing games. I wasn't completing as many games, but I still had that completionist bug. And I think for a lot of us, that's kind of how it comes to be. You know, we've all enjoyed finishing games. I remember as a kid just being so happy that I could actually beat the Pokemon League, that I would just do it again and again. And I would start new game after new game, just to get all the way through to the end of that journey. And to me, that was sort of where probably the completionist stuff began. And then when the trophies and achievement system came out, it really sort of solidified and created a more clear pathway to completing something. So you were given a set amount of goals which you knew you had to accomplish in order to actually fully complete a game. And before the invention of the achievements and the trophy list, yes, there's always been in-game stats, but a lot of games never really used them, and it kind of has just made it more clear and provided clarity to us on how we actually go about completing games. And I think for a lot of us, a lot of people watching this video, we can all agree that the trophy system, the trophy list, achievements, all that good stuff, it is on the majority a very positive thing for how we game. You know, a lot of people don't actually care for these at all. Most people I speak to who play video games don't even know really what trophies are, don't care about them, don't even open them on their account or anything like that. But for us more completionist side of people, then that is definitely something we think has enhanced the gaming. Not only that, I think trophies provide a purpose to the busy work. Yes, if we think of like MMOs, we have people who are playing, logging to do daily quests. We see that on not even MMOs, on games like Clash of Clans, mobile games, we have people who are logging in and kind of doing mindless tasks, but it's the idea of always being busy. And I think trophies come in and they provide you the opportunity to do busy work, but also it provides more meaning to the work that can seem quite trivial at times. Would I ever consider walking away from the PlayStation system to try a different one? Personally, I don't think I would, as long as trophies are there, because I enjoy the trophy system more than any other system out there, because really we've only got the achievement and the Steam system, all which operate in slightly different ways, but pretty much are the same thing. But the question as to whether or not I'm a gamer or a trophy hunter first, if trophies were to be removed, would I stop playing? Of course not. I couldn't have got into trophy hunting if it wasn't for the gaming side of it. I had to love gaming on such a high level, such a deep level, that I actually want to spend even more time with these games. And that's kind of how a lot of us get into trophy hunting. We spend the time, and then we just want to extend our time with these games. But if the trophy system was gone, vanished, I think it would be also kind of freeing, because I think I would definitely stay on PlayStation, but I would not spend all of my time on PlayStation. So a fun fact, back in 2017 or 16 when I transitioned to the PlayStation, I had my Xbox One for about 12 months. And I played it mainly just co-op, Monster Hunter Worlds, a little bit of Call of Duty, a little bit of Battlefield, and that was pretty much it. A bit of FIFA, mainly just multiplayer games that I knew I could never earn 100% in, and that was kind of all I played them for. And then any game that I wanted to actually complete single player, I would play on the PlayStation. And I think if trophies and achievements were completely gone, being honest with myself, I would probably spread out gaming consoles that I use. If there was no trophies anymore, it would definitely provide a lot more of a freeing experience for us completionists. But also, that's a good and a bad thing, because I do think on a whole they've been an incredibly positive thing for us, for me and you, for us niche. Most people don't care about them, that's absolutely fine, but for those people who do care about them, it's provided us with that clarity and that ability to know when we finished a game. Most of the time anyway. We all know that the trophy lists that come out that really just are only for finishing a quarter of a game. I'll not name names, because if you know who they are, you know who they are. And that brings me to you. what are your thoughts on this kind of weird little conversation that I've had with myself on this fine evening? Gamer or trophy hunter first? Would you stay on the PlayStation if your trophy list, if the trophy system was completely gone? Would you spread out, play a bit of Xbox, play a bit of PC? I personally think that if the trophy system was probably gone, I probably would spend a lot of time playing PC, because although it's expensive, which we all know it is, it does provide probably the most crisp, the best looking and the smoothest gaming experience. But because I goddamn love PlayStation, I love the exclusives and I love the trophy system, I'm still not ready to make that dive yet. But if the trophy system wasn't here, I may well do so. So let me know down below, what are your thoughts on this? This is a little bit of a different video for me. I just want to make more of a casual, open-ended conversation with you. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like it, as I would appreciate it greatly. On that, thank you very much for watching and take it easy.